Alright, we're back. I managed to get a third Moon Bunny. I don't have its passive rolled yet, but once I've got somebody in mind to put it on, I'll have one, which is really nice. I've been testing between this build and this build. This one does way more damage, but I have been really liking the speed. Once again, as soon as I get a Fury Edge Doomcrow, my crit rate will be fixed and my crit damage will be a lot higher, but until then we're just rocking the Kloss Guard. But yeah, I've been really liking her so far. She's pretty darn fantastic, especially in Etheria, right? This attack team beats like pretty much every Fia, Kethos, Awakened Valerian team. Alright, you just jump on the Fia with your low on, and then she's taunted the whole game, and you just burst her down through the Valerian shield because you got the exaltation, so minus 60% shield, and you just do so much damage. Your turn dot cycles so fast. Like, she's taunted the whole time, so you can hit the S2, speed down everybody, and it doesn't matter because she's never going to cleanse it anyway. Right, and then she's just gone. Right, and you're so tanky because of your own Valerian. It's like the only way you lose is basically if the Sanya is faster than the Fia, and she's able to cleanse the taunt before Fia goes because you weren't able to do enough damage to her to proc her passive and make her go right away before Sanya goes. That's like the only way you lose. Right, because if Sanya gets the cleanse and Fia hits the S3, your defense scalers get kind of dunked on, and then the Ray Mary can execute even through the Valerian shields. So yeah, I've been really liking her. New peak rank by 4 points. We still have a little over a month left until the end of the season, so I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I think as long as nothing disastrous happens, I think top 50 should be solidly achievable. So hopefully we're gonna win a whole bunch today. But before that, we're closing in on 500 subscribers. So if you guys want to be part of the first 500 club, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. I'm probably just going to go back to the Fia pre-ban because I really don't like dealing with her. This makes me think that this guy is a turn 1 player, so let's lock the Freya. My suspicions were correct, so hopefully he steals my Senyu. Hopefully he leaves the Senyu alone here. In that case, we go Yeli and Mio. Then if this is a Hoyan on 5, we can ban it. And then we just target the Ray Mary. These 3 should die. And then Yeli's follow-ups kill her before the Gator procs, ideally. Alright, low on. We're just going to ban the Ray Mary then. Because we've got 2 Amber counters, so we don't need to really worry about low on. I've got my team speed tuned so that Yeli goes last. Hopefully this isn't Strive. Because if this is Strive, we might be in a little bit of trouble. It is Strive. Uh-oh. Being that fast and having Strive is kind of insane. Yeah, that's Kethos does not save that. Man, how fast is that turn dot? Usually when they're that fast, they aren't on Strive. He was 95. 95% of my friends. That's like low 350. Never mind. That's not all that fast. Actually, no. Low. I think that's like high 340, low 350. Yeah. Usually people just prioritize the speed, right? Like having a 360 turn dot without Strive is usually a lot better than a 350 with Strive, so most of the time you don't need to worry about it, but this guy's got the Strive turn dot. Doing the Fia again. Yeah, I mean, The main reason I ban Fia is so that I can pick Plume early, because Plume is so strong, and it's just really nice to have her on your team and not their team. Alright, but I once again have a feeling that this guy is going to lock Freya on 3. And then we can probably go... Can we go Awakened Valerian and Messiah here? What could he pick on 5? Because if I can't ban the Plume, I don't think I want to do that. I can probably just go Suki and Yeli. That probably works. I want to be able to leave this 5th ban open. Right, like, I'm probably banning Plume, but if you pick something really scary here, with these two, I should be able to ban this still. Because my Suki is fast enough with the 12% push that I should be able to still push this Plume. Let's check the turn meters real quick, see if this is a bloodbath Doki or not. 95, she is probably not. Means we can target her with my Yeli. And it should kill, and then Raymary can pop. Ideally, we're good to go. And that's why we put her on Gator. That is why we put Raymary on Gator. Yeah, I'll have to keep this name in mind. I can't pick Plume early against this guy. Alright, because Plume is AoE, whether you like it or not, so she's always going to proc the Strive. So it looks like we got another cleave player of sorts. The Fia pre-ban. Yeah. Probably Valerian on 3. Eating on 4. The Vet and Heinrich. Oh boy. We can Doki on 5. And we ban the Heinrich. Yeah, I think we lose. I don't know how to fight the... Oh, let's just have the Doki. Okay. I don't know how to beat the Cathosantic Freya lock. Other than, you know, like just spamming bulwarks and stuff. Unfortunately, we do not strive there. That's, or we don't strive enough, because my Doki is too slow. That is very unfortunate. But we still have 2 bulwarks, so... And he can't S3 into S2 because we've got the red deeding. Alright, so he's just going to basically lose his turn here. Almost. So ideally, we're able to just one-shot the Nevet here. Hopefully. Not quite. But, very importantly, we did not get our Valerian's cooldown reset. If we can get a turn before the Nevet, I think we're chilling. Oh, huge. Alright. That should be GG. Yeah, so basically just like spam bulwarks and moon bunnies is how you beat this in my experience. If you want to beat the Kethos Santic, you just as many bulwarks and moon bunnies as you can. That's why I like this build on Gator Raymary so much with the bulwark, right? Because you can run crit rate, double crit damage right side, and you get all the HP that you need from your sets, right? 45, 10, and another 25, right? 80% HP just from your set effects, and she just does tons of damage, and you get bulwark, and you get this healing. I need to reroll these passives still. Right, like she could be doing so much more damage if I had better passives. But yeah, so like, because every time they pick Kethos, I'm going to be taking Raymary. So having one bulwark already on my team is super nice, because then I don't have to. Right, then that's if they go Santic Freya and I already have one bulwark, I can put the rest of my team also on bulwark, and then it's at least 3 out of 4 are safeguarded against this. And the red deeding is really good here because it prevents Kethos from ever being able to S3 and then S2 to strip one of your bulwarks. So I think what I'm gonna do here is ban the Santic. Right, if I ban the Santic, right, he still has to pick Kethos on one. I honestly will probably just take turn dot early, because he pre-banned the Freya, so I'm gonna have to find someone else to race me on 3. That's interesting. I think in that case we go Messiah Suki. Planning on banning this. See how that works out. Then we go Senyu 5th, and ideally the 3 of them are able to just one-shot this. So I think the best thing for him to do here is speed contest so that I can't ban this. I don't know how fast his Mio is, but he doesn't know how fast my Suki is, so bit of a gamble regardless. So he's probably banning the turn that. If this is on bulwark and I pick Nivette, I just lose on the spot. I think the best thing to do here is just gamble that I'm faster. I think. We're just gonna say, hey, I know you've got Mio, but my Suki is fast. You know, ban turn dot at your own peril. And if he's faster, oh well. You know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. That's the beauty of cleave is if you're too slow, you lose. Dang it. That's like a 350, 351 maybe. We still could win because we have a bulwark Raymary, but it's not looking too promising. Actually, no, we can't. They've got a Sanctolin. I mean, if he misses the strip here. Oh, okay, well. Let's just kill the Mio. And then let's poke this guy. Push our. Never mind. I forgot we got Torpor. Got our champion gator going off. I don't think we're good to go. Yeah, that's a defeat. So we can't speed contest with our Suki, unfortunately. Which I kind of figured when I locked this in, he sped up here. I was probably just gonna lose. Was this on bulwark? No. Alright, with the Fia not on bulwark, I would have been fine to bring Nivette and then ban the Mio and then Well, because then if he bans the Navette and he has the Valerian, there's no way this wins. Anyway, I'm not sure why he pre-banned the Freya when he was first pick. I guess because if he didn't, I could have gone turn.Freya on 1-2. That might have been a bit troublesome for him. Alright, let's see what you got. Gator. Not sure that's the way to go, but we'll see. Gator Lee. And Santic. In that case, since he picked 2 cleansers, he's going to be really weak to cleave. Let's just go with these 2. And then I can just ban this. And hopefully... Actually, I probably don't even need to hit the Plume S3, right? I have Kethos and Raymary. I mean, it depends. Hopefully I'm fast enough to outspeed the Aya, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, if she's squishy enough, or like if she's fast enough that she can cut, she's probably also squishy, and I can probably one-shot both of these without the defense down. Okay, well. That's also a thing. So now we definitely don't hit the S3. We need our Kethos to cut. Yeah, 77%, that should be a squishy Aya. Wow, she resisted the quill. Oh my. Normally she never resists the quill. That's very unfortunate. I think we just lost because of that. That's definitely not good, because now she gets this big shield up. That's so annoying. 100% base chance. Okay, well, that helps a little, I guess. 100% base chance with like 200 effect accuracy. And it's still missed. Go for the stun. Yeah, now she hits the quill. And there is still a chance, but not looking too great. Because Kethos skips the law on here. Just push back the Santic. We'll hit him with the S2, even though it doesn't actually increase the cooldowns, because it uses our Kethos S3. Now with the defense down, does very little damage. Hopefully this kills. Does not. Because my Raymary might be dead here. She's chilling. Alright, then we hit the double S3 and hopefully we're good to go. Raymary on top, baby. Yeah, letting someone have Kethos and Raymary is very sketchy. Typically something I try to avoid, because you really don't want your opponent having three of the 5 strongest characters in the game on the same team. That's pretty frightening. I'd say Fia and Zhuanli would be the other 2 of the 5. Because Fia just shuts down so much. So many debuffs, so much cleanse. I don't want the Q to go too long, because once you get past like 40 or 50 seconds, it starts looking for like really far out of your range players, either really high ranked or really low ranked. And then if you fight the high ranked players, you're likely to lose. If you fight the low ranked players and you do lose, you're going to lose 1 billion points. So you know, minus 26. I think I've seen as high as minus 38. Definitely not ideal. All right, so we got another turn 1 player of some sort. Hopefully it's not Santic Freya. Now, do I play this slow? I think what we could do here is Wigan Valerian and Linglo. So we got 2 Bulwarks and 1 Moon Bunny, and then on 5, could go with another Cleanse, or we can probably go. Where is he? We can probably go Red Deeding here and then ban this. Yeah, once again, triple Bulwark, Moon Bunny. Got tons of shields. We got the Torpor. This is not on Doomcrow, which is important. This was Doomcrow. I'm not sure we'd be able to tank it, but no Doomcrow, we should be fine. And then our Plume should cut. She's usually fast enough that she cuts the Freyas. Or cuts between Freya and whoever goes next. Wow. Bulwark and the sigils. Let's put the Jackal Guard on his squishiest unit so that if Ray Mary ever gets a turn, we just explode his whole team, ideally. And Ketha's going last is huge here, right? Because our Valerian is the only one who might get reset. Alright, so you just hit the S2 here and hope to reset the Valerian, and then you likely win if you land it. And now you, I wouldn't say lose. It's still winnable from here, but it's going to be a lot harder. Alright, so that's why the red deeding is so good, because the Kethas can never S3 into S2. I think here we just go for the stun. Right, because now we skip his turn, which is massive. Alright, and there's no reason to ever hit your Ray Mary S3 into shields because it doesn't give her stacks unless it's doing HP damage. And the shields are going to fall off in time anyway, right? So you just hold the S3 and wait. You try and land a... Although I forgot the S3 was up, there's no reason to do that. You just hold it and wait for the shields to go down. You hope that you get a stun instead. Right, so like now, without the... oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, we resisted though. That's huge. Right, because now I hit the S3, and if this Freya dies, we get a double. To S3ing again. Ray Mary probably does die from that. And now the odds seem pretty slim. Not impossible, but it's not looking good. No, it's over. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. I was supposed to hit the deeding S2 at some point there. Hope to knock off all the Dreamweaves and taunt. But yes, one for no reason. Is this an Aya on 3 kind of guy? I feel like probably not. So we're just gonna go with these two. And then I can put my Guy's on 4-5, and since he didn't pick any cleanse. Now he does have 2 gators, which is kind of scary. Because if he picks cleanse here, and if he picks like a Doki, I have to ban that. And then I have to deal with 2 gators. Yeah. Especially if he bans the Kethos. Right, because then it's going to be... I'm going to have to tank one of these 2. Probably junk, right? We'll leave the Ray Mary, because... Actually... I don't know which of these is better to kill off first. We'll see if if either of them are on Bramble. No, this guy's on Bulwark, so he's not on Bramble. So we kill the Ray Mary first. Because he shouldn't be able to solo us when he's not on Bramble. You know, this guy was rank 21. Kind of scary. Alright, him hitting the S3 here is actually really good for us because it makes it so that we're not, you know, ideally not going to kill the Lee too early. Alright, we have 2 Dreamweaves, so there's no no way he's going to slumber anybody. If we're fast enough here, we are. Huge. Doesn't even matter that he has the Gator, because now it's on a 1-turn cooldown. Now we can just kill the rest of his team before he gets it back up. And keep him CC'd. Wonderful. Yeah, so that's why I ban the Fia, because that's just one of the reasons I ban Fia, because you can't do this if they have Fia and Doki available, because you have to ban the Doki or the Fia. If it's a Bulwark Fia, or if they ban your Navette, you just lose basically. So you have to ban both of these, and you can't post ban both. So you have to pre-ban one, at least if you want to be able to fight the Valerian Lock, which I do, because I don't want to pre-ban her, because she's really helpful in many of my own drafts. So, and we've been going on a 50-50 most of this video. Right? Like when I'm not recording, I go on win streaks, and then on video I go on these 50-50 flips. I fought this guy so many times and I still don't know what he plays. I always forget. So unfortunate. Although with how long this pre-ban has taken, it seems like he's also a bit forgetful on my draft as well. So I feel like I'm getting Freya on 3 if I don't pick my own Freya. So, alright, and you have to pick a cleanser here. Yeah, now you just lose. Probably. Hopefully. Alright, because you pick cleanse on 5 and I just ban it. And then Heinrich, like, single-handedly shuts down both of these. I'm a little bit worried about the Loan. You can technically solo your team, but yeah, no, you have to pick the cleanser first, so that if they go with the Heinrich and the Navette, oh, this is perfect. That's just GG. So if they go with the Heinrich and the Navette, you can pick a second cleanse and then hope that you get lucky with your Alicorn. So, do we think this Loan is on Strive? I would love an attack buff here. Seems kind of slow. I think let's not risk it. And you target the Lee with your Jackal Guard so that you knock off both stacks of the, what is that, Jade Sigil? And then you can CC her. And we missed on the most important character to hit. Might be in a bit of trouble here. You go on the vet. Missed the taunt, which is huge. That's another one of the reasons that having the Freya S2 leveled is nice, because you have 2 stacks of Dreamweave. A lot of the time you can prevent your guys from getting cooked. Get this S3 again. And it still does enough damage because she doesn't crit. She ignores defense. Oh. I should have targeted the... What's her face? Because my my plume is AoE. She would have killed anyway. Okay, it looks like she is on Strive. I'm glad I didn't hit the Freya S3 at the start. Pretty sure we're supposed to just damage her down. Alright, crit rate Freya. Not as high crit rate as she used to be. Because I had to drop one of my crit rate pieces for the speed, unfortunately. That's not ideal. He still dies here. So I don't think a Valerian can solo us. Right, and the Gator was on cooldown and she was petrified, so it didn't, the cooldown didn't reset even though she took a turn. But yeah, so like if you're drafting with a Valerian on lock, you have to pick a cleanse on 4. Because if they just do this, you need to be able to pick a second cleanse on 5. And then you have to, in my opinion, ban the Heinrich. And then, yeah, hope that your Alicorn cleanses the Petrify, right? Because you're going to have defense down, weakness, block, petrify, and possibly also nightmare. And so you need your Alicorn to cleanse the petrify and then cleanse the rest of your team. That's like the only shot of winning here. Having Kethos also helps quite a bit because he can like cut in between and like mess up your draft. Right? That's one reason that having Heinrich slower than Nevet is nice on this team, because you already have the plume to strip. And then your Heinrich would be the slowest on your team. So the Kethos would be CC'd when he steals Heinrich's turn, and then his turn gets skipped because he's CC'd. Now, where it's not so nice is if they ban the plume instead, and then they have immunity on like multiple characters, then your Nevet doesn't do a whole lot, but that doesn't happen most of the time. I think one more. Win or lose, we'll call it on this next one. Hopefully win. I started at, what was it, 3678, right? If we lose this next one, I basically just played for, what, 35 minutes to break even, more or less. So hopefully this next one is a win. Yeah, this minus 26 was brutal. Played this guy before also, but I don't remember what he plays. Probably turn 1 of some sort. In that case, it might have been better to pick Freya here instead of Loom. Alright, we should be chilling. We can go Freya Senu. Actually not sure what to do here. I think Suki is fine. If I ban this, Nahor might be... No, I think it's just Suki. Ban Kethos. And ideally we're fast enough that we can ignore this, Reaper Steps, but I'm not sure about that. It's not on Strive, right? Strive and Reaper Steps, and he's that fast? What in the world? Poke. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go too well. Let's poke this. And try and get the stun. No stun. Yeah, with both of these up, I don't think this is gonna go too well. That's so much damage. Yeah, we're cooked. Bro, what is with people in these insanely fast strive turn dots? Where did they get these from? Like the fastest I can get mine is 353. Which, like, I mean, that's not slow, but like running your turn dot in the low 350s is like so int against anybody who's like actually fast, right? Because if I was fast, I would have my Lily at like 356 also. Unfortunately, I don't have enough gear to get my Freya in the 340s and my Lily in the 350s at the same time, right? But like, if I did, I would just pick a fast Lily and win every game. I don't know. Anyway, post-game analysis. This draft is fine. It's just super fast strive turn dot. This one was just you know, when you fight the same person like back to back, and you're like, you don't know what their account has and they don't know what yours has, and you like start trying to like target ban and counter pick and stuff. Like the win rate it's pretty 50-50 until you've played a few games against them, and then once you have a better grasp of their account and they have a better grasp of yours, like you can strategize a lot more accurately on how to beat them. I just got this was just I just didn't know what he had all. Fell into a bit of a trap in the draft. Now, he picked Kethos, I went with these two, and he went with these two. Instead of Messiah on 3, I could have put Lee on 3, and then 2 healers on 4 or 5. I could have brought like Fushu Linglo or something, and then banned this, or banned the Loan that he was probably going to pick there. No, probably just Kethos. Yeah, so I could have played that more of a turn 2, but like I don't want to play the turn 2 mirror against a Valerian. That just doesn't seem particularly wise. This one, it's just another, like it's really hard to fight the Kethos Santic Freya. As soon as I have my Santic built, you know, instead of picking Linglo here, it's always a Santic, right? You pick Santic here, and then you don't have to worry about both of them on the enemy team, unless they go 1-2, right? But so instead of going Deeding and Doki here, I had to go with a healer because he has Lee. So if I went Deeding Doki, like he just bans my Ray Mary and then bursts me down. And then this game, just another ridiculously fast strive turn dot coming out of the woodwork. The answer to this would just be a real simple Mio, right? Like if I had a fast Mio here, or better yet, here, right? If I could get my Mio faster than my Plume, that would basically solve this issue. I could just pick Mio at the end here to combo with my Freya, but I don't have the gear for that just yet. And then, I mean, of course, the easiest way to beat these Kethos Santic teams is just take Santic yourself, right? So I need to build him next, so you can take one of the combo pieces away. But anyway, that's all I got for today. If you enjoy these RTA videos, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you next time.